guys, and thank you so much for watching my videos. If you are new to my channel, welcome. This video is a little bit different. I just wanted to definitely pop on here and show you guys how we cleanse our items before we donate them. So if you guys are new to my channel, welcome. I do run a nonprofit, and recently, I'd say in the last 3 weeks, we've been giving out blessing bags to our senior community, low-income families, and children in need. Also, our U.S. veterans that are unable to go out to the stores right now due to the coronavirus. Now, I always take all precautions necessary. We've been emailed a few lists on how to properly cleanse the items. We have a registered nurse that came down and kind of trained us all on how to properly cleanse and store the items. So I definitely wanted to share with you guys how I personally do it. And this is on a larger scale. And I figured it might help you guys if you guys are a little bit concerned about going to the grocery store and then bringing the stuff in the house. Some preventative steps you can take to make sure your items are cleansed and properly sanitized before you actually put them inside the house. Now, this is just an example, guys. Don't take everything I say to heart as far as the way I cleanse the items, because like I'm going to tell you guys, these items have been cleansed 3 times before we even actually started building the bag. So I'm just doing it really quickly, really briefly. There is a printable Google document, guys, and then on that document, it's going to show you, you know, how long the virus lives on plastic and metals and just different products. So you get an idea of, you know, what you need to do to help protect yourself and your family. I definitely don't want to hand these bags out and have a possibility of knowing that I'm going to be, you know, harming somebody. That is not the goal of what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to just help them and uplift them and bring them some peace of mind so they don't have to worry about these items. So I always want to make sure that I'm thoroughly cleaning these items, that when I give them to them, I feel good inside that nothing has, you know, is contaminated or anything like that. So I'm very, very cautious with that because I do deal with a lot of senior and people at risk. So I just want to give you guys an example of what I do. I also do this for my home too. So it was great learning all these things because I can do it for my home when I do my own personal grocery shopping. I know exactly what I need to do before I even put it in the house. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. I hope it gives you guys some ideas. And like I said, there is a printable Google document. I took all the information from all the different resources I had and I put it all in one Google document so you guys can take a look at it and hopefully, you know, utilize some of these items. I mean, it's a little bit excessive, but like I said, I run a nonprofit, so I am giving these items to people that are at a higher risk, and I want to make sure that I am not, you know, putting them at risk in any sort of way. So don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an episode. And let's go ahead and get started. So guys, it's not certain how long the virus lives on surfaces. It seems to have a behavior like the regular coronavirus, but studies suggest that the coronavirus, including preliminary information, may persist on surfaces for a few hours or up to several days. That is why I shop a week ahead. Everything goes in the garage before I start distributing it. Now, if you are, you know, not donating or anything like that and you want to get your items make sure they're sanitized and everything, I want to show you guys how I do it and what the recommendations are. So the first thing I do, I have a dirty table here, of course. So I have my handy dandy spick and span spray, but the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to wipe the surface down with soap and water, and then I'm going to spray my spray, and then I'm going to go over it once again because this is going to be my clean surface where I clean my items off. Now I'm in my garage, and that is where my ground central is for everything that I either put in the house or that I'm going to donate. So everything is not in my home, it is kept outside of my home. Okay, let me clean this table and we'll continue. What I do when I get back from my shopping trip is I take everything out of the bags and I do spray my bags down with Lysol. I will spray them again if they are plastic with some antibacterial spray just to make sure there is no viruses, and these bags also stay in the garage. So when I leave, I just take the clean bags into my car and I go about my business doing my shopping. So I'm just going to take my disinfectant spray that I got at Dollar Tree. I am wearing gloves and I'm wearing a face mask, and I will go ahead and spray them on all sides and including the inside of the bag, guys. So I'm just going to go thoroughly spray this bag on both sides. And I've cleaned off my table. My table is clean and sanitized. I know it looks really bad, but we use this table for crafting. My husband uses it for like his projects he's doing. So That's why the table does not look clean, but it actually is, guys. I made sure to scrub it down really good. And then I'm going to go ahead and spray the inside of my bag, and then I'll go over it with my antibacterial spray that I got from the Dollar Tree after it's dry. So let me do this and we will continue. You guys know, like packaging on milk, containers, backpacks, bags that are plastic, the virus can live up to 2 to 3 days on the surface. So you definitely want to make sure you're cleansing your bags before you go out to shop. I know a lot of stores are no longer taking bags. In my area, you can bring your own bags, but you need to bag your own items. So just be aware, you might want to look that up online to make sure you can bring your own bags, or if you're going to have to purchase bags now at the store. But I'm just showing you guys how I clean it. I also have like a little cheat sheet that I'm using, and I use this all the time. I'll link that in the description box. I'll go ahead and put it in a Google document so you guys can print it, and hopefully it'll help you guys too. Okay, let me continue this, and then I'll show you guys how I do other goods that I received, and I cleanse them and put them away. Once I finished with the bags, I will go ahead and go over my surface once again with some Lysol spray. And then I will wipe it down with some paper towels that I can throw away. So I'll wipe it down again, and I will throw that away, and I'll continue to work on my next object. So before I get the comments that I didn't clean them thoroughly, I just want to let you guys know, one, they've already been cleaned. The products have been cleaned before we even put the stuff in the garage. So they've already been cleaned. They've been in the garage for a total of, I got the items Friday. So I think I hauled them on, I think it was Monday or Wednesday. So they were in the garage then. We cleaned them then, took them out, I hauled them. Then we put them back in the garage, cleaned them again. So they've been cleaned like probably 2 times before we even started this process of putting them in the bags. And I do a quick cleaning before I put them back in the bag. So they are cleaned a total of 3 times. Like I think I said 2 in the video, but it's 3 times that they're cleaned. Once when we get them and put them away or put them in the garage. A second time when I haul them, because I like to show you guys what I bought, or I might take a few items out, but I do go back over and clean them again. And then 3rd time before we put them in the bag. So I definitely wanted to mention that they are cleaned 3 times total. My husband's like, you got to mention that, because if not, people are only going to think you cleaned it like really fast and that's all you do. No, they've been cleaned 3 times. So it's just a quick clean before we start building the bag. So definitely wanted to come on here real fast and let you guys know. I do have some rice that I picked up at Food for Less on Monday. So today is Friday. So they've been in the garage for 4 days. Now, before I even put them in the garage, I did the bag. This is not the bag they were in. This is a clean, sanitized bag that I cleaned and sprayed and went over. So what I did, and I'm just showing you guys. So let's just say I got home from the grocery store. So this bag to me is contaminated, and the items in it are contaminated. So what I would do is I'm going to take these out of the bag, and I'm going to put it on my clean surface. And I'm going to remember to spray this bag and sanitize it and put it with the clean items. But right now, this bag is not something that I'm going to be using. So I'm just going to put this on the side right here. Now here is my rice. And I had already went over it with my Clorox wipes, but I'm going to go over it like I didn't. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my Clorox wipes, and I'm going to wipe this down, and I'm going to put it aside in one of my clean bags that was already sanitized. So that's what I would do if I was taking it in and I was just doing grocery shopping for the house and I had rice. I would put it on a sanitized surface. I'd clean it and then put it in a sanitized bag, and then go back and re-clean that bag. That's something you can do if you are just doing regular grocery shopping. But since I am not, these are going for donate for my blessing bags. They've already been sitting out here for 4 days. They've already been sanitized, but I'm going to do it again. So I'm just going to go over these with some Clorox wipes, and then I'm going to put them in a clean bag. This is done. I'm going to go ahead and throw that away, and then I'm going to put these in my clean bag, and I know these are clean. I'm going to go back over and I'm going to spray and sanitize my bag that I just used. And remember, it lasts 2 to 3 days on plastic surface. So if you have non-perishables like this in a plastic container, you definitely want to clean that before you put that in your home. Okay, let's move on to the next item. Cleaned my surface, and now I have some metal. Like stainless steel and metals, refrigerators, pots, pans, and some water bottles can last up to 2 to 3 days with the virus. Now, if you have like pennies and teak woods and cookware, it lasts about 4 hours, and aluminum is anywhere from 2 to 8 hours. So when you buy your soda cans or anything like that, you should definitely be cleansing them before you bring them into your home. So what I have here are some soups. I've already done this, guys, so I'm just showing you guys what I do, like the process I go through to make sure everything is sanitized. These have already been in my garage for 4 days. I believe I hauled these. I got them on Monday. I believe I hauled them on Tuesday. But I'm going to go ahead and show you guys what I do. So on these, I'm going to go ahead, since they are a metal, I'm going to use my Clorox wipes, and I'm going to wipe the surfaces down on these, and then I'm going to put them in my clean bag. And then if I was going to take them in the home, then I would take them in the home. I do everything outside the home before I bring it in, just for the safety of not only my mother-in-law, who is 91 years old, but everybody that is inside my home. Now, since these are for donate, I want to make sure that I am extra cautious and just extra clean with my items. I even use gloves, even though I know all of the items have been disinfected. I even use gloves to pack my packages, and then I do spray and go over them once again. So I do it when I first get home, and then before I package all my items for donate, they get cleansed once again, just to be on the safe side. They don't really have like an accurate, 2 to 3 days. It's like 4 to 5 days. It may be longer. We really don't know, because this virus is very new. We really don't know exactly how long it lives. I'm assuming it's going to be anywhere from 5 to 6 days on a surface. So that's what my mind is thinking. So if it's been in here for 4 days, I'm going to go ahead and cleanse it once again, because like I said, these are going out to seniors, and I don't want to put anybody at risk. So I'm going to cleanse these again, and then I'm going to show you guys how I make my senior bags. Okay, let's continue. Let's say you got a box of something in the mail, a box. Just know that a box of shipments, the virus can live up to 24 hours. So when we got our donations from World Market, we ensured that everything was sprayed down with Lysol. We sprayed the box down with Lysol, and then we let it sit in our storage facility or in an area for well over 24 hours before we even started distributing. So just so you know, like if you do get a box in the mail, it might be something really smart to just put it in the garage or a spare area you have. Make sure you spray it down with Lysol before you place it in your home. And we do the same thing with our mail, the regular mail that comes in. We let it sit out for a little while, at least 24 hours before we open the mail. So hopefully it's not a bill, but that's the way it goes around right now. So now I just definitely wanted to mention that. And like I said, I have the days you should wait in a Google document I'll do for you guys, and it has like metal, woods, plastic, stainless steel, cardboard, copper, aluminum, even has like some meats on there, so you guys can take a look at that and just try to follow these CDC rules. And these are some of the rules that different hospitals and various senior facilities use. So I think it'd be very useful for you guys to take a look at that Google document, just in case you want to be extra precautious or you have a high risk person living with you. Okay guys, so we're going to make some hand sanitizer, and then we're going to start building these boxes. It has been sanitized, so we have our bags here. We have our toilet paper here. They each get a roll of paper towels. They also get a magazine. We have a newsletter from American Veterans Assistance Group that goes in the bag. We have our homemade hand sanitizer labeled and ready to go. Some tissue, soup. They'll either get a hand soap, or they'll get a bar soap, or a dish soap. So I know I did that backwards, but that's what's in here. We have pinto beans, we have some lentils, and we have rice. So they'll get one bag of that. We also have from World Market some macaroni. So we're going to go ahead and put that in the bags as well. We have some leftover Easter cookies. We're going to add that as well as some Easter candy that we had left over from all the other places we dropped off. These are the leftover excess, so we're going to add that. We're also going to add a candle that you guys saw I picked up at the Dollar Tree. We have these from World Market. I keep calling it Whole Foods. World Market. They'll get a candle, or they'll get a candle making set, or they'll get a blanket. I do have some inspirational little knickknacks here, and we have these plates that we're going to add to that. So that's everything that is going to be in the bag. My husband, he's so awesome. He's going to be my little volunteer. He has his little mask on. And so he's going to grab a bag. He has his gloves, he has his mask on. And then he's going to put a toilet paper and a paper towel. Yep. And he's going to add one of the magazines, just one, and one A-bag newsletter. Sorry guys, you can't see what he's doing. And we just go down the line. A hand sanitizer. You guys know Amanda never likes to be filmed. Tissue, hand sanitizer, a soup, and then one of the either dish soap or bar soap, whatever, just one of those. Yep. And then we're going to put our beans in there, our macaroni. We can add a cookie and a piece of candy, and then one decor piece. Doesn't matter, whichever. Any one. And then that bag's complete, and he'll put it down here, and we'll start on the next one. Okay, guys, we are continuing on with the process. I don't know how many bags we are in yet, but looks like we're getting so many of them. We do 30. So these are all the finished ones. And then we'll keep continuing. Amanda and my husband kept saying, why are the bags so light? Why are the bags so light? And I'm like, they have a lot of stuff in them. And they both kept saying, it's missing something. And then finally my husband says, detergent. I forgot to buy detergent to put in these bags. So I need to go out to Dollar Tree and find detergent. I need 30 bottles to go in there. So we will have detergent in there. And then thank you so much to my subscriber. We're going to give out the rest of those beautiful quilts that she made. We're going to give out the rest of those this week. So yeah, everything's going to stay in here for a couple more days just to make sure everything is, what's that word, babe? Sanitized or clear?
Yeah, the virus only lasts 3 to 4 days.
Right. So the virus only lasts 3 to 4 days. It'll be about 3 to 4 days before we give them away. They're under quarantine. They were under quarantine for a week, probably about 4 to 5 days. So they'll be in quarantine for another 3 to 4 days, and then we'll start distributing. Okay, guys, let me go look for that detergent. Of course, I forgot the detergent. So I need to go out to Dollar Tree and go buy 30 bottles of laundry detergent to add to these blessing bags. Of course, I will thoroughly clean them and probably clean them twice before I put them in the bags. Right now, they're complete. They're sitting in there. They will sit in there probably until Wednesday, guys. Today is Friday. So if I pick the detergent up Friday, clean it, it'll sit there all Friday, all Saturday, all Sunday, all Monday, all Tuesday, and we will deliver it on Wednesday. So it's still getting, you know, like if the virus was on any of those objects, it has been outside in my garage for a total of 6 days. So, you know, it was in there for 5 days under quarantine, and then it's going to be in there for another 6 days under quarantine. It just makes me have a peace of mind knowing I'm giving these items to seniors or people at risk, and I've taken all precautions humanly possible to ensure that, you know, I did not give them anything that's contaminated. Now, I hope this video was super helpful for you guys. I know a lot of you guys are so concerned and you have so many questions, and I hope this video answered a lot of your questions on like, how does she keep track of the items? How does she know that everything is clean that she's shopping for? It's just a peace of mind for you guys. It's a peace of mind for me. I know exactly what I need to do and what needs to be done to have that insurance that I'm not putting anybody at risk. So, and it's also helpful for you guys if you guys are going grocery shopping or you're doing some type of shopping, you know, like some procedures to do to make sure that you're not bringing anything into the house that's contaminated. Now, I will definitely link that Google document. That'll be in the description box. I hope it's super helpful, and I hope you guys have a blessed day. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to watch my videos. And remember, if you like this video, please remember to like and subscribe so you never miss an episode, and I'll be talking to you guys real soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.